Hey everyone, it's Failed Shot back at another video, and we're going to be going over the promotion event, as I normally do, giving you the value and how much XP jelly you actually need to spend in order to complete the event. If you do enjoy this type of content, subscribe to the channel, like the video, and we're going to really quickly jump into Discord, just like last time, because there's a new update in regarding event. So I went and shrunk myself down and shoved myself in the corner so you can read this message right here, for those of you that are curious. But this was the message that I kind of went over in my previous video for the events. Ace said that the events aren't working properly, and then they would provide compensation for those of us that had the events not working properly. Well, I messaged Ace again, and because I noticed that the event wasn't working properly, and a lot of people have noticed that as well, and they have since once again told us that the events are not working as intended, and they are trying to get it working in the next couple hours, so hopefully it will be working as properly. So for those of you that have the 1.2k point events or anything different from my event on my main account, just know that you have a very good chance of getting that higher tiered event if you have done several events in the past. For you new players, you're still going to have the lower tiered events as far as I know, but for those of you that have been playing for a while, just like my alt account, since global launch, you should have access to those higher tiered events. So let's go jump back into the value of the event. So here we are, we're at the Hero Promotion event. It's a 5k point event with 4 days total, and the only way you're going to get points is by promoting characters from different star levels. Now, I'm going to go ahead and drop a spreadsheet up on screen here, and all it does is it just shows the total amount of starred characters that you're going to need to create in order to 6-star unit from scratch. And what I mean by from scratch, I mean 1 to 2, 2 to 3, 3 to 4, etc., etc. It's so many different combinations if you wanted to calculate all the different ways you can make all the points in this event. So I just went it from a purely 6-star character from scratch, and when you 6-star character from scratch, you're actually going to get a total of 8,250 points when you complete that whole 6-star. That means it's actually almost about 33%, or maybe a little bit less. That I don't have, that's the rough math on my top of my head, but you only need to complete a little bit less than basically 3/4 of that whole 6-star process, which means that you actually only need about 3 million XP jelly in order to complete this hero promotion event. This is easily completable during the time allotted. As long as you are using your daily energy, you should have plenty of energy with between the diamonds and the refreshes that you're getting. You should have plenty of energy to finish this event. Let's go ahead and jump into the rewards here, because this is really what it's based off of how good these rewards are for promoting our units. Well, I'm going to go ahead and drop a spreadsheet up on screen here. And for those of you that have not seen my previous videos, the one in the red is going to be the one that the game gives the base price for some of these items. And then the one in the green is my XP jelly calculator, because some items are worth less than the game suggests that they are. So in the red, it comes out to about 1,600 diamonds, and in the green, it's about 1,575. And this is a pretty solid event. We have the summoning crystals here, and then we have some diamonds. The 6-hour XP card is really nice. All of these are pretty solid, and overall, definitely worth going for those of you that are still in the promotion stage. For you late game players, if you don't have anyone that you actually want a 6-star, perhaps it's not worth going for. You do get these diamonds, and you do get the advanced summoning crystals, so I guess it depends on how much you rate those things. But if you are a late game player, it might not even be worth farming XP jelly anymore. So how does this compare to some of the previous promotion events? Well, I'm not going to compare it to the previous one that we just went through, and that is because every month the game actually introduces a event that's going to include the Epic Arcana. So the previous event was massively big, and this is what a lot of people are comparing it to. Not every time the promotion event comes around is it going to be the Epic Arcana, the massive event. Before global launch, they actually did it for Gear Enhancement event, and I believe another one. So it changes every month. So that's not a typical event. It's a once a month type of event with the Epic Arcana. So a more reasonable comparison is going to be the Hero Promotion event that was a while back, and that was the total value, I'm going to put up on screen here, was 1,330 diamonds in the red and almost 1,200 diamonds in the green. So that was about the same amount of points, about the same time. I believe it was literally 5k points with 4 days, and it was not an Epic Arcana event. As I said, those are once a month type of events, and they are unique to a different type of event every time. So this is actually about 250 diamonds more, which is really nice. than what we were getting previously. Again, this is honestly within the average of a normal event if you have the maximum points. Now, for those of you that don't have the maximum points, you definitely want to see if that's going to be corrected. They said it's going to be corrected in the next couple of hours, as I mentioned, but if it's not, be sure to, take a screenshot or whatever and send that over to Ace, or wait for a announcement to happen, because they are working on it. That's what they've mentioned. So as soon as they give an official announcement and it's still not fixed, that's when you should definitely, maybe cause some concern. So hopefully that gives you all a little bit of information on how the events are going, some of the news, and why these events aren't working properly, and of course the value of the event. If you did enjoy the video, be sure to leave a like, subscribe to the channel, and I will see you for the next one.